in the next hour, so I hope you'll stay with us for that as well. But we're getting your home as elegant as your closet. This is the beautiful velvet coverlet, and we have it in 2 sizes, the full queen, and we have it in a king. The king is $40 off today. They're all on flexible payments. If you have an HSN card, you get an extra month to pay it off. Do you see that it's got that same, the embroidery is that beautiful botanical floral that's mirrored in all of these, in this line of the WynneHome fashion. So you can choose if you want this in the blue mirage. We also have it in a delicate rose and universally loved sage. Yes, we also have coordinating sheets. Please take advantage of the sale price on all of these. 081046 is your item number. And Marla, of course this was a customer pick. There's nothing like a coverlet it's the easiest way to make your bed, of course, and have it look uniform and beautiful, but the velvet and the way that you put the embroidered botanical floral in is gonna make this a great year-round coverlet.
It really does. And here's the thing that you can't see, so I'm going to tell you about it. You know how we design all of our colors in our apparel collection to mix and match. So let's say you choose the coverlet in the green, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful sage. Now, obviously, it goes beautifully with the sage, right? But I want to show you something. Look, well, I'm wearing the ecru, so you can see, you can use this with the ecru. It goes beautifully with the ecru. A color you might not think it would go with, well, it ties back to the blue because when you get close up, you will see that I kept the florals consistent. But my favorite is to combine the black and the green. How gorgeous is that, right? Very elevated, very innovative. I'm going to come around because I want you to really see how these colors, can you see how the green is in there, the peach, all those colors, the rose color is in there, the ecru. So all of your florals will mix and match and go back to any of the colors. So you don't have to feel like, okay, I want everything in green or I want everything in ecru. In fact, I chose to do my room with ecru and the green. That was the combination. We didn't do all ecru. We popped everything with green, and I love the way it looks.
It is so beautiful. I love a good velvet. I love velvet, really everything. It just adds that, it adds that layer of sumptuousness to your room. I just wanted to show you these because we do have only about 100 sets of the Euro shams to go with this. This is your last chance at the Euro shams, and the shams are also on sale at $27.95. I believe we have them in the blue, the rose, or the sage available as well, but those about 100 remaining in that. And that item number 767987 is your item number. But the coverlet, this is so easy. It's easy to make, easy to use. We have the full queen, which is on sale for $82.95, or you can get the king, which will work for your king, California king as well. And that one is, that one's $40 off today. So Marla, there's something about velvet that, of course, it's sumptuous, it's luxurious, but it's not, you made it so that it's not overly heavy. If we wanted to put this down at the bottom of our bed, it looks beautiful. You make your bed with it, but it's soft enough and flexible enough, flowy enough to be able to actually use this as a blanket as well.
Well, here's the thing. I like options. And as you know from my collection, Win Layers, to me, everything is about layering, right? I'm about to go on a big trip, and I'm going away for almost 4 weeks with one suitcase. Not a carry-on, I mind you, but one suitcase. And I am able to do it because I layer, and I love layers in my bedroom as well. Now notice that the satin side has the same beautiful embroidery as the velvet side. So the way I like to do this is I pull it back on my bed and I make sure that I use it at the very end of my bed because I like a duvet, and we'll talk about that in a minute and I'll tell you why. I use this as I feel like plopping down on the bed and I'm a little cool. I pull it up. I also put it there because I just like the way it looks. There's something incredibly sumptuous about layers to a bed, right? You see the beauty, you know, if you go to a fantastic resort or go into a beautifully decorated home, you notice that there are layers. We spend more time in our bed than on any other piece of furniture in the house. right? So to me, my bed, I'm like the princess and the pea. This little princess has got to have the finest linens. I want the softest things. And I want my bed to say, come hither, and really invite me in. And I think using these at the bottom of your bed and letting the satin side show as well is such a beautiful way to go so that you get texture. When you design clothing, we're always thinking about textures. How can I take something very matte and put it with something shiny? How can I take something that's very sleek and silky and put something that's a little more robust with it? I found the same rules applied to the way I want to layer my bed. And look how beautiful. I love this shot because on hsn.com, the blue looks a little off to me. And this beautiful gray blue is exactly the color I wanted it to be. And it looks just beautiful right there in the studio. And you can see how beautiful the ecru is with it. But by the way, whether it's the rose or the blue or the sage that you want to use as your coverlet, any of them work. And you're absolutely right. It works as a blanket if you want it to.
And the fact that you can machine wash and tumble dry really makes this livable. So it's livable luxury today. It's very affordable luxury. This is a coverlet. You cannot find it anyplace else. You get the full queen, which will work for your full size or your queen size for $82.95. But because they're all on flex pay, I just love kind of a bigger size blanket. So if you wanted to get that king for your king or California king, you're saving $40 on that as well. I've just been showing you, been sort of teasing that to the percale sheets that we have that are coming up. The shams are just about to sell out. So if you want the Euro shams that coordinate with your velvet coverlet, you need to get those right away because when those are sold out, they are all sold out. We've got fewer than 100 of the shams left. So I'll let you know when those are sold out. I think we might be losing the colors, but this is, oh, okay, so the duvet cover, this is what Marla was talking about. I believe this is the black because we don't offer this in the black, but if you want to really highlight it with that black, we have the duvet cover set. It's beautiful, printed sateen. You get the duvet